I'm Jim Clark. Welcome to Basketball Weekly. We're talking with Cavalier head coach Laurel Wartluft. And Laurel, two tough games last week on Findlay first. Hung tough in that ball game, dropped it by 4.
Right. I thought we really had a great opportunity there for a win. We made a couple mistakes down the stretch at the end of the game. Could have gone either way, especially with about 2-3 minutes left in the game. When you have a young team and the pressure's on and you got to be able to finish out the game, I think that's what probably hurt us as much as anything in that game against Findlay.
Big nights from Maggie, Barry, Tracy Payne that night on. They were very well-rounded in that ball game, both of them.
Right. We really now, in January here, you're looking for your upperclassmen, our senior and junior, to step up and be able to handle things under, the pressure of the game. And they did it both did a real nice job for us.
Hillsdale Saturday, the score ends up being 83-67, not really indicative of the ball game. Nip and tuck the first half, really close game till the final 7 minutes.
Right. I thought we came out, we had a good game plan. The players were, working towards that in the first half. We were in control. I really thought that we were in a good position. We were up by 1 at halftime. Came out the second half, and for the first 4 minutes of the game, in the second half, we were doing well, holding on. One of the problems with that game was Maggie Berry got in foul trouble, had 2 fouls in the first half, had to sit down, and that kind of changed our rotations a little bit at the post positions, and they took advantage of that. And then the second half, they really went in against us in the post, and that really hurt us. We weren't able to stop them inside like we needed to.
And it happens at all levels. Sometimes you just can't make shots some points of the ball game.
Right, and it was like the lid went on with about 7-8 minutes left in the game. It didn't matter what kind of shot it was and where it was from the court. That's because a lot of times your players want to press a little bit. They're pressing themselves. They really want that win, and rather than just shooting the ball, they're starting to guide it and a little bit tighter. And therefore, with the lid on that basket, that's basically what happened the end of the game for us.
This week, one game, Malone. Good time for a break, just one game with them coming up on Saturday.
It really is, because the end of January, the beginning of February, it's like for basketball, players hit a wall. Just like you learned when you run the marathon. You hit that wall mentally, and therefore physically, the same thing happens to almost all teams across the country. So this is a great week for us just to have one game, but it's a big game, and it's a game, our rival against Malone. So, last year it was good. We were able to go over there and execute on their court and get a win and get out of there. And so it was a big night for Walsh at Malone last year, and we're trying to make that the same this year.
They're well balanced. Don't score a lot. Don't give up a lot. They just give up 56-1. They only score 61-9. Deb Simmers, 12-6 a game. One of their go-to players, Logan Pastor, the other.
Right. Both transfers in for them. They've been doing well. And so we have a little bit of a matchup problem with them at times, so we might have to change our lineup around and see what we can do to adjust, and then hopefully make them adjust to us also. So with Maggie doing well offensively for us, that's been a big help, and Tracy hit a high 18 on Saturday, so we're looking for those two to step up, and then try and get a little bit more from maybe Lydia at the freshman, as a freshman for us to help us out. She's been in a little bit of a downturn because of just being in that end of January, or that point in the season for us.
Thanks, Laurel. Good luck Saturday.
Thank you.
Walsh at Malone, Osborne Hall, 3 o'clock on Malone. It's Saturday. If you can't make it, the game is on 95.9 WMPQ Live. I'm Jim Clark, and that's Basketball Weekly.